guys, welcome to my first video. My name is Ashley. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today's video is going to be my everyday makeup routine, and I hope that I can bring some of my daily makeup routine into yours. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. And if you like what you see, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Anyway, I will see you guys in the makeup room. Bye! Okay guys, so the first thing I'm gonna use is my primer. I start off with my eyes first. So this is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Potion Primer. I've been using this for years. It's awesome. I buy the little one. You can honestly buy the big one for $20, but this one's really easy and it keeps your eyeshadow on all day. And I'm just gonna apply it to the eye with the little brush here. And then we're just gonna rub it in. I just use my finger. And then I just make sure that I'm getting all of my eye just so that it blends out correctly. And when you do put it on, just a tip, just make sure that once you put this on your eyelid, that you're rubbing it in as soon as possible. It will dry up really quick. All right. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia single eyeshadow in Custard, topping it on here, that you're always topping off. You don't want too much. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it to the eye. As you can see, what's really nice about this color is that you can kind of just like throw it on. You don't need to be like a professional to just throw on one color. You can be as messy as you like, just as I did. Just a super quick cover up to kind of cover, you know, your natural eye shade and give it a little bit of a different kind of definition. It's actually really messy right now and I wasn't even trying. But we'll fix it later. So it's just a really nice cover up to kind of just blend everything together. So next, we're gonna go in with our eyeliner, since we'll be putting on lashes. And my favorite eyeliner for years on end, forever and ever, is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. They also have a sample at Sephora if you wanna go ahead and try it out now. This is the black color. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just draw a line kind of like surrounding my eye. And the reason for this is it's my little secret of when you put on your eyelashes, it's so that you can't see the space between your real eyelashes and your falsies. So the line doesn't have to be as thick as I do. It's just, I guess that's just how it works for me. Now you can do this after you put on your falsies. It's totally up to you. It's just kind of how I do it. So the first thing you want to do is kind of shake it. I have noticed that this does dry out kind of quick. So I just kind of shake it, get it ready to go. And let's go. And I kind of start from the middle, and then I'll work my way around. My secret to not having your hand shake so much, since, you know, you're trying to draw a straight line, and of course you absolutely cannot, I like to lean my elbow on a counter. So if you're doing your makeup at like a vanity, rather than like standing up, it's actually easier to kind of keep your hand steady and then draw the line. Alright, so as you can see, they're pretty much the same. Once I put on lashes, if they're just a little bit different, you're really not going to notice. My favorite thing is just to make sure that the eyeliner kind of looks the same, or they're pretty much like sisters, is to look at a far away mirror, because that's how people kind of look at you. So just to be sure to make sure that one eye doesn't look bigger than the other or smaller than the other. So that's just my kind of trick. So we'll come back to finishing my eyes later. We'll go ahead and let this kind of dry up, set in place, and then we'll move on to our brows. So unfortunately, I did just run out of my Anastasia Brow Wiz in blonde and soft brown. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with a drugstore dupe that I have absolutely fell in love with. So this is the L'Oreal Paris Brow Stylist Definer. So I would say this is pretty much a dupe of the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and it's for like half the cost. So as you can see, I really don't have good brows because I had a plucking problem. So I'm trying to let them grow in, and they kind of just like do whatever they want. So we're just gonna go ahead and fill it in. Okay, so as you can see, they look like they are pretty much done. They're not perfect, but we'll go ahead and fix them right now. Okay, so I've zoomed you guys out a little bit so that I can talk about the next products that I'm using. So we're done filling in our eyebrows and we need to go ahead and conceal them so they look a little bit better. So the first concealer I'm going to talk about is the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. Now, normally I'm not a big fan of drugstore concealers because I really want them to last and hold, but I can tell you that e.l.f. really has stunned me on this. I was so excited when e.l.f. started to expand in Target, and this concealer is just it. Like, I can't even tell you how amazing this concealer is. It's now part of my daily routine. So I'm in the color Fair, which is a little bit dark for me, but once I go ahead and put on my foundation, it'll look a little bit better because I'm just really white. So I don't like to look super white, and I need to cover up this redness and then conceal my eyebrows. So this concealer will be what I use throughout the video. Also, I love e.l.f. and I love their brushes. They're absolutely amazing, very comparable to Morphe. So we're just gonna go ahead and use this little angled brush to conceal our eyebrows. You can also use this for winged liner, really nice. I have so many of these. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab our concealer. So we're just gonna grab a little bit and then just take it off of the top and throw it on. And then if you feel like you have too much, just go ahead and kind of wipe it on a Kleenex. Keep a Kleenex tissue nearby. And I start from the middle, and from the beginning, and just very lightly starting to curve it out. Okay guys, so I put on my lashes, so as you can see there's clearly a very big difference in my face. I'll go ahead and put on my bottom eyeliner here in a few. I like to do my my face makeup first. So the first thing I'm going to be using is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. So it's a primer and a moisturizer. It's really nice to kind of prep for your actual primer, which is amazing. So instead of using like a super heavy moisturizer, I like to use this first because my skin is like the Sahara Desert and it's so dry no matter how much stuff I put on it. So it's a really good way to not look dry underneath. This is a small version, so it's a lot cheaper, so I highly recommend that. And then we're gonna go in with my absolute favorite. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish, the Reduce Redness. So clearly, as you can see, my face is really, really red, but this stuff is magical. I actually found out about this at Sephora. I had a girl help me out, and she spun my chair around, and she was like, watch this. And then she put it on, and when she turned my chair around, like the redness was gone in just a few moments. So this stuff is amazing, and I love the consistency of it because it's like, it's almost like a velvet. Like it's so hard to explain, but please buy this. This is the small version. So I buy the two Smashboxes together because I usually run out around the same time because I won't use one without the other. So as you can see, hopefully you can see, in just a few moments that my skin is already starting to get rid of the redness, and it literally feels like a velvet cake. It's so nice. And then I'll do my forehead after. I like to do half my face and then the rest. Normally I am obsessed with the Fit Me by Maybelline. I'm in 110 Porcelain. This is the Dewy to Smooth. I love this foundation. It's so awesome. It's very comparable to the NARS. But today, because it's Sunday and I'm really looking for a kind of more natural kind of feel, I don't want like super heavy makeup on, I have fell in love with the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder. I'm not sure if they even make this anymore. I got this a while ago, but I used it yesterday for the first time in a long time, and it's so nice. It's a really lightweight foundation. So I did shake it because it is kind of watery, and then I'm just gonna put it on my hand. So it looks like it's gonna be really dark, but for some reason, once you start putting your brush on it, it becomes a lot lighter. So I'm just gonna kind of pat it on my hand. Ew, this looks like a mess. And just kind of start putting it on my face. And as you can see, even though this is a really lightweight foundation, that it's already covered so much of my redness. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with the rest of my face right now on my forehead. So I'm gonna put my Reduce Redness from Smashbox on the top of my forehead without getting it on my my eyebrows. So I'm getting as close as possible, and also to my hairline. And I'm gonna kind of let that sit for a few, and then I'm gonna grab a different brush. So this is like kind of like a really tiny concealer brush. So even though I'm not doing a concealer right now, it's still really nice because it's gonna help me carve out my eyebrows. So I'm taking it from my hand and putting it on here. Alright, so I'm pretty much done with my forehead, and yes, I did go over my eyebrows with my Real Techniques, my Real Techniques brush, sponge. And the reason for that is because I'm using the wrong color of my eyebrow stuff, so it just kind of lightens it and kind of blends it in with the makeup, and then we're gonna bring the eyebrows back out and give it a more natural look with the Anastasia brow gel. I try not to use too much just so that my eyebrows don't feel fake when I touch them, because this can make them feel like they're plastic. But I love, love, love this stuff. It's so good. It gives that super fluffy look. Then I'm gonna go in with my favorite e.l.f. concealer. Now, since I still have a lot of redness, I use my concealer all around my cheeks. But if you don't have a lot of redness, just keep it underneath your eye. And on camera, this probably looks like the completely wrong color, but I swear it will all work out, sisters. Alright, and then I'm gonna put on my eyeliner. It's kind of rubbed off, but this is the Wet n Wild pencil eyeliner. I absolutely love this. I think it's like $1.99 at Target. Alright, so we're done with the eyeliner. Really quick because I have to go. We are gonna go in with a little bit of like a bronzer contour. So this is the Shade Light contour, and what is this? It's the Shade Light Contour Duo. So it's a light and then a dark. I don't use the light for any reason, but I really like this color if you're really fair like me, because you can go really light or really dark. And I'm just grabbing my Morphe brush. I'm sorry, I don't know the number. And I'm just gonna kind of bring out my jawline a little bit. And then I'm just gonna kind of do like a duck face and kind of see where my natural contour lines would be without going too extreme. I put way too much, but we're just gonna go in with my Real Techniques sponge and kind of just go over it. It does have that leftover, it does have that leftover foundation, so this will really help blend it in. And then I don't contour my nose, but because I have a really cute nose, so I literally just do the bottom to kind of give a more button effect. Also, when you're taking off your makeup, if you put your bronzer up here, just make sure that you're really taking it out when you wash your hair or wash your face, because you can break out up here. And then this kind of looks like dirt on the top of my head in person, so really make sure that you're rubbing that in. Okay, so my e.l.f. blush is destroyed because I throw everything in my makeup bag and I am careless. So this is the e.l.f. blush. I don't know the name. It has a number 21643. I doubt that means anything. But I really love this. It has a slight gold to it. So it's really nice when it blends in with my my highlighter. So I'm literally just gonna tap it. I've already hit the pan. And because I don't like a lot of blush, this is a really subtle blush that just kind of brings life back into the face. And then this brush is just something from Target. Now, my favorite part in the whole entire world is highlighter. I'm those type of girls that like wears way too much highlighter, but like it looks good, but it's okay. So we're gonna go in with the same exact brush, and I kind of just like wipe off the blush from my on my hand. So this is the mini Becca Champagne Pop. I love this one. I had the big one. I thought it was kind of expensive to buy a brand new big one. I'd rather have more of the little ones. So we're just gonna go in and highlight the high points of my face, which is gonna be here, here, my eyebrows, which make them arch up here higher, and then I do like a little glow up here, and then sometimes here and here, so like my whole face. No, I'm just kidding. Put it wherever you would like on the high points of your face. Alright, so I've highlighted all the high points of my face. And then just to add a little extra oomph, because I love sparkle, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty How Many Carrots. Guys, this stuff is amazing. I use it as like a body shimmer as well. It's so good, and it has a lot of glitter, so make sure that you do tap off because you don't want to look like you have too much. And then I'm just going to go in and just make sure that everything is blended. It doesn't look crazy. And last but not least, before I go and straighten my hair, I'm going to be using my absolute new favorite setting spray. But for a daytime look, if you're just looking for something to just spray and then rejuvenate throughout the day, this is it. This is it. It's expensive, but please buy it. It's a huge bottle. It's worth it. This is the Anastasia Dewy set. Now, it looks like it's going to be like super glittery and whatnot. It's really not. It's just the bottle. It's a beautiful bottle. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I had so much fun hanging out with you today, and I hope you guys can take some of my makeup tricks and bring it into your daily routine. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!